running. This is the third time that I've had the honor to be on this stage, and it is an honor. Oh, yeah, so you saw what I do in the world or in front of a camera, but you also know that I am an inner fitness trainer. It is my purpose and my passion to help support you in developing your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being so that you can do the things that you were put on this planet to do. Is that okay if we play this way today? Fantastic. Fantastic. So in a moment, I am actually going to ask you to play with me, and I encourage you to indeed play along for really good reasons. I want to, the panel that was on before me, it just struck me to my core. And I realized that we women have so much that we got to keep getting up for, right? It takes resilience to be who we are. And so I want to share with you a couple of unknown or uncommon components that can help us with the resilience that we need to get up every day to rewire the way in which people are interacting on the planet. That's big work, and it's work that we women can do. Would you agree? We can get it done. But we need to take care of ourselves in the process. So there's a little thing called play and optimism that research is saying actually creates longevity, allows us to recharge. In fact, the fact that we had that session going on and then you got up and you went out, that's brain science. When you take a break and you allow yourself to play, it really does recharge you and allows you to process what you've just gone through or what you might be working on. So making sure that you include play is not just being silly, it actually is strengthening and creating longevity. So I'm going to ask you to stand up and play with me. All right? Everybody stand up. Now, you know that I have this play called The Circle, and at the end of the circle, we do a song called Shift. And the words of this song are more than just words. If you let it, it's instructive for how you can live the rest of your life. So we're going to learn this song, and oh, by the way, I cannot sing, but so it'll be all off key, and that's okay, right? And in addition to learning the songs, we're going to put a little movement to it, right? And so that you know, when you are in positivity, that's like high energy and play, it really is turning on immune genes. It is helping us take care of ourselves and live longer. So play full out, all right? So the words to the song are, and I'm going to say it, and you can follow along with me. We're going to go through it twice, because it's going to take me a while for you to get the words and the movements, and then we'll go through it, rocking it the third time, all right? So, if in fact we've got this work to do, what we have to start with is the concept. A really key concept is to learn to shift. So I want you to take your shoulders and go shift. Shift, right? And now we're going to put some shimmy into it. Shift, away from, okay? Right? So we're going to go shift, away from. And you know, we all got a whole bunch of noise going on in our heads, right? So we got to shift away from that something's wrong and against me thinking, right? So we're going to shift away from that something's wrong and against me thinking. Step, everybody step. Step into. Now you see what happened when you stepped? When you stepped, your chest went up, your chin went up. It's like I'm ready, right? So we're going to step into and embrace. Now let me tell you something about embracing. When you embrace yourself, you should do it often. Because it really, no, seriously, I touch myself all the time. Let me tell you why. It recharges you and it stimulates a deep sense of self and being. It's important to touch yourself. So we embrace, right? And who are you? I have choice. Just think possibility. Think possibility. Now you see, when it comes to thinking about possibility, sometimes it can be so overwhelming, this thing called life. Sometimes that stuff that has got you on your knees feels like it's the only stuff that is around. Sometimes you don't have a sense of possibility, but you can always ask this question, and it will support you getting to possibility. What is my possibility? Everybody say, what is my possibility? So when you're on your knees crying, stop just long enough to say, what's my possibility? You do that, it opens up. So, okay, so who is it? I have choice. Just think possibility. Think possibility, possibility, possibility. And one more thing. Now, I know you all have been in one of those arguments, those conversations, where the argument has gone back and forth and is now it's supposed to be over, but you got to get that one more thing in. You know, just that one more thing, okay? So let's go, that one more thing. We, everybody say we, because this is a community. We've got to let it go. Let it go. Walk away and put some hips in it. Walk away. Put some hips in it. Walk away. And now we're going to do a little pivot. It's really easy. It's a just stop. We're going to stop 4 times as we turn. So we're going to walk away, turn your back on blame and shame. Right? Right? Let's do that little part again. We're going to put our hips in it, walk away, and we're going to turn our back on blame and shame. Now let me talk to you. Let me just say that the blame and shame piece is so important, particularly as we have listened to that amazing panel that happened right before the break. We have nothing to be ashamed of for anything that has taken place in our lives. Shame has no place in our being. Now, you might have to do some work to really get there, but let's start with that as a concept. Shame is just misinformation and a lack of understanding that you are innately worthy. Second thing, blame. Well, if we spend our time blaming what has happened or blaming the people and pointing fingers, we don't have the same energy we need to be in solution. Okay? So we're going to put our hips in it. Yeah. Put our hips in it and walk away from shame and blame. All right? So shall we put it together and see how we do a couple of times? Right? Okay. All right. So we're going to shimmy away from, and now punch it out. Something's wrong and it's me thinking. Step into and embrace. Woo, touch yourselves. Woo, touch yourselves. Who has choice? I have choice. Just think possibility. Think possibility, possibility, possibility. And now tell them off. And one more thing. We're gonna let go, walk away, turn our backs on blame and shame. Woo! Oh, that was pretty good. And did we do that under 10 minutes? Yeah. Let's say, we rocked it, Donna. We rocked it, Donna. Okay, one more time and then we're off the stage. Ready? We're gonna shimmy it out, away from something's wrong and against me thinking, step into and embrace. I have choice, just think possibility, think possibility, 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 and one more thing we're gonna let go, walk away, turn our backs on shame and blame. Oh, everybody, everybody. Oh, my word. It is such a pleasure to be here. Take these words to heart. It's more than just words, it's a strategy. If you don't have these words and you want them, go to tinalifford.com/song and they will be there for you. Live your life thriving, moving from the what's wrong into your vision of what you can do, what your purpose is, and how your passion can help you get there. I love you!